What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TheVaultProScooters. My name is Austin. Professor Austin. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the different bar sizes. First things first, we're gonna start with steel bars because that's one of the more common. So here in my hand is an Affinity Basic T-bar. The diameter of the down bar right here is 31.8 millimeters, which is the standard size for a bar. And this Affinity XL Classic that I have here, this is an oversized bar. So instead of 31.8, it's 34.9. Oversized bars are gonna be a tad bit heavier than standard size bars. There's more material, it's a given. Oversized bars are gonna be a little bit stronger than standard size bars because they're thicker and there's just more strength there. But if you're looking for weight, standard is gonna be lighter. And I'm not talking about like a dramatic amount of weakness or lightness. It's gonna be very minor, but to some people it could mean the world. Now we can talk about compressions, which compressions work with steel, oversized, or standard bars. If you're gonna go with standard, you want to make sure you're either riding IHC compression, mini HIC compression, or SCS compression. Those are the three main compressions people are riding with standard size bars. Of course, there are other ones like ICS, but ICS is kind of faded away, and a few other compressions, but IHC, mini HIC, and SCS are the three main. So here I have an Envy Prodigy fork. This is one of Envy's newer forks, but it is an IHC compression fork. So to demonstrate what the differences between oversized and standard are briefly, here is a standard size bar. This bar doesn't have a slit in it, but as you can tell, this sleeve is going in the bar very nicely. The IHC shim is meant to fit this diameter bar. But if I take over to the oversized bar, look at all that play. It's not what you want. IHC does not work with oversized bars. Mini HIC is intended to work with standard size bars, but forks such as the AO Diamond fork do make mini HIC oversized shims so you can fit oversized bars on, but that's pretty much the only one, and since it's the only one, I didn't really grab one to show you. But if you're running standard size bars, IHC, mini HIC, and SCS, you can see here I have a Root Industries SCS as well. If I were to take out this shim and put this bar in this clamp, no, it's a no-go. There's no way this clamp is gonna tighten down and fix it. If I put these oversized bars, I don't know if they're gonna go in super easy. Okay, I'm not gonna damage product here, but if I were to push down, the bars would go in. So that's the other biggest thing about deciding which bars you would want. If you're gonna ride SCS, you need to make sure you're gonna get bars that are compatible, and if you're gonna get standard oversized, you need to make sure whatever compression you're gonna get is gonna be compatible. That was all over the place, James, and I'm terribly sorry. So SCS compression can be ridden with both oversized or standard, but the biggest thing is making sure whatever SCS clamp you have can fit both. This Root Industry clamp can, like I said, it includes a shim right here so you can fit both bars. Some SCSs can't, so before purchasing an oversized or standard bar, make sure your SCS can fit either both or the one that you're intending to buy. Okay guys, so let's move into what compressions you can run with oversized steel bars. So straight out of the box, IHC forks such as this Envy Prodigy fork here I have, they're not intended to run oversized bars. If you do want to run oversized bars with an IHC fork, you're gonna have to get a conversion shim, but definitely keep that in mind when purchasing. So the next compression that oversized bars really do work with are SCS, of course. So if you have an SCS that can fit oversized or standard bars, you're good to go with oversized bars as long as the clamp is. And make sure you guys do not have a slit in your bars if you are running SCS. No matter if it's standard or oversized, you do not need a slit in the bar for SCS. And the next main compression you do see with oversized bars is HIC. So HIC is the exact same compression as mini HIC, it's just the next step up. Mini HIC compression can only be ridden with standard size bars, and HIC can only be ridden with oversized bars. This is an HIC kit, nothing special about it, just a Root Industry HIC kit. And here I have a new Tilt Yacht Life fork. It's pretty cool. I grabbed it because it's pink. Any fork that is compatible with HIC is pretty much compatible with SCS, so I grabbed it just to show you that they both would work. Normally you would just take this HIC kit, put it on top of the fork, and then this would slide in the bar just like so. And then that's how HIC compression works. I know some of you guys may be asking, what about titanium bars? Titanium bars fall in the exact same category as steel. They're identical to steel, so everything that I said about steel is perfect for titanium. Let's move on to aluminum bars. Just for the viewers at home, it's really hot in here. There's lights on me, I'm in a lab coat and 2 t-shirts. It's okay. In front of me here, I have 2 aluminum bars, NV Reaper V3 and the Aztec Odyssey V2 aluminum bars. Pretty much when it comes down to aluminum bars, they're very similar to steel, except that aluminum is a thicker material. These bars are oversized on the outside, but on the inside, they're actually standard. It's just the way that aluminum works to make sure that they maintain their strength. The inner diameter is gonna be thicker. So, oversized on the outside, standard on the inside. And of course there are some one-off aluminum bars. There aren't many like this, such as these Odyssey bars, where these are actually standard aluminum bars, which are very rare to come across. The inside, of course, is thicker, just like these NVs, but you really can't go any smaller than a standard diameter compression-wise, which makes these bars only compatible with SCS compression. So let's put these on the ground. There's not much more to say about them. SCS compatible only, nothing else. So when it comes to aluminum bars, Reaper bars such as these and other aluminum bars, they're all the same, so you're pretty much going to be riding these if you pick up a pair of aluminum bars. So let's talk more about these specifically. Like I said earlier, oversized on the outside, standard on the inside, and the biggest question I get is why would you pick aluminum bars over a steel bar? They're very similar in price. These go for about $100. Steel bars are somewhere around the $100 mark as well if you get the nicer chromoly steel like the XL Classics. But why would you pick one over the other? Aluminum bars are gonna be lighter. Aluminum is a lighter metal. Of course, it's a softer metal, which makes it slightly weaker. If you're looking for strength, you're gonna wanna go with steel, but if you're looking for overall weight of your scooter, aluminum is gonna be the way to go. These are lighter, which makes them more appealing for more of a park rider. These are stronger, more reliable, makes them more appealing for a street rider. When it comes down to compressions for aluminum bars, you can only ride 3. You can ride mini HIC, you can ride IHC. IHC compression works perfectly along with mini HIC. And then of course you can ride SCS. The outer diameter is still an oversized diameter, so it fits nicely in an SCS that can fit an oversized bar. Of course, you're gonna have to remove any slit that is installed. Okay, so street riders are gonna prefer steel for its strength and reliability. Park riders are gonna prefer aluminum because it's light. Titanium honestly fits right in between. Titanium bars are not only strong, they're lighter than aluminum bars, but the biggest drawback is the price compares to both of the bars, steel and aluminum combined, and maybe even more. Titanium is an expensive material, but if you're looking for the lightest of the light and the strongest of the strong, titanium is gonna be the way to go. All right, you guys, so there's the difference between oversized and standard bars. Of course, we dived into a little bit more detail than just oversized or standard. I wanted to make sure I answered any questions you may have had with compression and compatibility, because that's the biggest thing that you guys need to watch out for when purchasing a new bar. All right, you guys, let us know down in the comments if you did like this. Especially, I wanna know if you guys learned anything. If you did, let me know, because I do wanna know. And if you have any recommendations for any other videos we should do, let us know as well. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to The Vault, check out all our social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next video, because it's hot in here.